In July 1940, Harlan Sanders created Kentucky Fried Chicken's signature blend of 11 herbs and spices. But the past is past and the future is futured? Whatever. Let's see what crazy menu item KFC has in store next. This is Future Fast Food. Future Fast Food entry number 4866. In my quest to predict and make every viral fast food item of the future, today I find myself pulling on the greasy door handle of Kentucky Fried Chicken. By 2035, 90% of all fast food will be controlled by McDonald's, Starbucks, and the American Chipotle Panera Sandwich Burrito Coalition of America. So, how can a humble fried chicken chain from Kentucky stay competitive? No, Glorp Glorp, I have the answer. They must secure fast food alliances. Colonel Sanders, noted military strategist, has already begun the process with KFC Pizza Huts, KFC Taco Bells, and KFC A&Ws. They even rolled out a KFC Cinnabon dessert biscuit, which makes no sense at all. So what next? Months ago, chicken and waffles appeared on the KFC menu for the first time ever. If we're talking waffles, what better ally than a fellow southern chain whose defenses are so formidable that they stay open even during hurricanes? I'm talking about Waffle House. Kentucky Fried Chicken's future fast food is the Waffle House Hash Brown Double Down. They just don't know it yet. We're starting off by making our breakfast sausage white gravy and Bert's chili, which is a Waffle House copycat recipe. So we're gonna take our meat and put that into our stock. This is like an old diner style chili trick where you don't brown the meat, you actually whisk it directly into the liquid and it just creates this beautiful slop mixture. Thing with chili, people overthink it all the time. Like, it's meat slop. You put it on top of hot dogs. Like, why are you trying to make it all artisanal and good? Now we're gonna get our onions in this delicious slop party. And then we got cinnamon, salt, chili powder, garlic, and oregano. And now we're just gonna whisk that up until the meat starts to cook and break up. While that's starting to cook, we can go ahead and play with our sausage gravy. So throw a little bit extra butter in there. If you're working at a diner, man, like, you got people, especially a Waffle House, you got hungry people, most of them are probably drunk. It's probably 3 in the morning because it's the only place that's open. You gotta be able to cook with both hands. You gotta keep them happy. There we go, you can see all of the meat is just completely broken up. So now with the chili, you're gonna add a can of pinto beans with all the liquid. And then you're gonna throw in your tomatoes. And then this is the secret to all diner style chili. You gotta put more ketchup than you think you're comfortable with into the pot. That's gonna add some sweetness and it's gonna make it all taste like ketchup. Stir that up and you're just gonna let this come to a boil for about 15 minutes until it reduces down. You get all the beef fat kind of incorporated in there. Now with our gravy, once the butter is melted and your sausage is broken up a little bit, you can go ahead and add your flour. So this is called building a roux. You're gonna let the flour really cook into the fat and that's gonna give you the base to thicken up the gravy. A lot of people ask me, Josh, has the KFC bowl changed since becoming famous? No, actually, the KFC famous bowl is a complete salt of the earth food of the people, and by that I mean it has more salt than literally anything on the face of the earth. I think all food should be in bowls. I just want a slop bowl that I can just go. That's my dream. All right, this is starting to thicken up. I'm gonna go ahead and add ground sage. It's gonna give you a little punch up of that breakfast sausage flavor, a little bit of maple syrup for sweetness, and then lots of black pepper. Just got a double fist here. Let these keep cooking for a couple minutes, and then those are all done. We're taking the 2 best items at Waffle House, the waffles and their hash browns. So we're gonna grate the potatoes directly into a towel on a box grater, and you wanna grate a little bit of your hand flesh in there. That's actually how you season them, with blood. People were like, Josh, why don't you wear gloves in these videos? I was like, do you look at everyone that's making your food? Do you know what the guy at Waffle House is doing? No, best not ask questions. And now you gotta wrap up your grated potatoes in a towel, and then you're just gonna squeeze them over a bowl. Or you can squeeze them into a shot glass, and then you can develop a new juicing trend of just drinking raw potato juice. Because the dead guy told you through the spirit realm that it's healthy. That's actually how the celery juice thing started. Look it up. It's really upsetting. Now you gotta open up your waffle maker, get it nice and hot, spray it down in some nonstick, and then you're gonna take a big old handful of these potatoes, get it right there, and then smash it down, close the door. Now we gotta get on our chicken. So this is a KFC copycat recipe. What we're doing is we soaked it in a brine of water, salt, and MSG. A lot of people think the 11 herbs and spices add flavor. Like, it's mostly MSG. That's the main thing you're tasting. So we wanna pound out the chicken breast a little bit. This is gonna be the base of our double down. A lot of people ask, is a double down a sandwich? Yes. That's all I got. It is. Come on, it just is. There's 2 things and it's a thing inside. It's the same. Come on, like, don't be that guy. Now we have to add our 11 secret herbs and spices. No one knows exactly what they are, and I'm not gonna pretend like I'm any different. What I do know is that it's the number that matters. As long as you have 11 different things in there, plus a lot of MSG and salt, you're totally fine. It's gonna be super delicious. So we got salt and pepper, garlic powder. There's that MSG. Sage and allspice. A little bit of brown sugar for sweetness. Here we got a little bit of chili powder, marjoram, basil, oregano, onion powder, and then like who knows what that was. But point is, you got 11 things in there. People worry about the small stuff in cooking, all the little specifics. Like it's not that 10th out of 11th herb and spice that you taste. As long as you have enough salt and fat in something, it's gonna taste good. So we got our chicken, drop that into the seasoned flour. Then this goes straight into egg whites, which is what KFC uses. Has all protein, no fat, so you're not gonna get a lot of excess moisture on there. Back into the flour, and you really wanna pound the flour in there. And then right into the fryer at about 325. So there's a rumor going around a while ago that KFC used mutant chickens that had 8 legs and 2 beaks. Not true, they had 2 beaks and 0 legs. We need to see what the time is to actually make this inside the restaurant, but everyone who's been to Waffle House knows that you can get your hash brown one of many ways. So KFC is gonna have to implement a system where they can take orders and fry things. So what we're gonna do is called all in at Waffle House. That means scattered, covered, smothered, chunked, diced, peppered, and country. This is the all in. Start the clock. Gotta get the ham chunks, mushrooms, jalapenos. Gotta get the hash brown on top of the chicken. Cheese goes directly on the hash brown. Only the finest, half melted from absolute just steam inside the kitchen. Right on top. Give this a toss. We're down to 1. That's fine. Okay, well that's going. Gotta get a scoop of chili. Chili's gonna go right on top. Then the gravy. Almost there, almost there. Oh, the fumes from the jalapeno. Oh, they get you. In the future, they'll have a filter in their lungs that, ow, it hurts. Time. 1:45. 1:45. When's the last time you went to a diner and got your food in less than 2 minutes? This has ease, functionality, and deliciousness written all over it. This is the future. Listen up, KFC. To get the word out about this new revelation of an item, you're gonna need to spotlight the one key ingredient. That's the gravy, which is why you're going to unveil the Kentucky Fried Gravy Train, an actual train pulling cars filled with gravy. A train quite like this. After the gravy train is revealed, we'll announce a huge nationwide sweepstakes known as the Kentucky Fried Chicken Waffle House Gravy Train Fantastic Opportunity, or the KFC WHGTFO. Here's how it works. Whichever city in America buys the most hash brown double downs within the first month of the sandwich's release will get a visit from the gravy train driven by the Colonel himself, or whichever actor is portraying the Colonel at the time, which is probably gonna be Kevin James III at that point. So be on the lookout for a gravy train like this. Glorp, glorp. Anyways, the future of KFC is the KFC Waffle House Hash Brown Double Down. That's 36,000 Kevin James units, which is the currency that the world will run on by the time this Double Down is released. Glorp glorp, put down that gravy train and come give Papa his num-nums. That's right, slowly now. Hash brown first. Thank you. You get all the flavors of both KFC and Waffle House in there. This is a perfect marriage of 2 fast food juggernauts, 2 storied franchises that are going to absolutely take the world by storm. This is the future of fast food. Thank you. This is nice, thank you. Glorp, glorp. That will be enough. Let's make this future fast food a reality. Click the Twitter link in the description below to let KFC know that you want to make the hash brown double down happen with the hashtag future fast food. Is that a hash brown hashtag? It is. Come back next week for another episode of Future Fast Food, and as they say in the future,